Hey, hey, Fairfield Harbor party people. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, whether you have biological children, whether you have stood in the gap for children, whether you have stepped in as a father in law to children that have joined your family, whether you are a dog parent. Happy Father's Day. Fathers look like all different kinds of things, and they are super important to our community. And so, cheers to you. Cheers to the fathers on Father's Day. We are going to talk about the update this week. So I'm going to do another one about the update. I read through it briefly. There's not a whole lot new from last week. So this is where we'll get into whether or not we do this every week. Maybe if there's just something super pressing, we'll do like a quick 10 or 15 minute. But yeah, we're going to read through it in total today. There were a couple of attachments. We got one thing today about some flash flooding potential that's going to happen. I can actually just go ahead and share this. Let's see. So yeah, so there's a flash flooding risk through tonight. You'll see we're here in New Bern, which is in this little area at the bottom, kind of central to this yellow area. And so we've got like a slight risk, at least 15% chance of excessive rainfall that leads to flash flooding. It looks like a lot of the moderate to higher risk is going to be north near the Virginia line. So stay safe out there. My boys are out fishing right now, and it is so freaking hot and humid and all the things, but we have dinner reservations tonight, and they should be making it back here soon before the rain starts. But I think this said it was going to start around 2 today and go towards midnight. It's 2:31, and the sun is for sure shining. So, and I see some dark clouds kind of off in the distance, but it's not started yet. Perfect. So let's see what's new. I hope everybody had a good week. It was the third week of summer camp for a lot of kids. So there's a lot of if you're a summer camp counselor, bless you. If you are parents trying to make it to summer camp, then to work, then back home, it's like a change in groceries that have to be bought because we're packing different things for like an all-day camp. If your kids are at sleepaway camp, it's like a whole different situation with bedding and all that stuff that has to be packed. So I just rock on parents that are trying to survive summer with everything that your kids are doing on top of everything you need to do. I was in a meeting this past week and was just feeling very I need to get out of here. I need to get out of this house. A lot of times because I work from here and we homeschool here, and my kids are in camp during the summer, so they were away, but I just feel sometimes trapped in this house. So I went for a walk, and that was not enough. So I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'll go do something really quick, take a long lunch one day. And I went and got a new tattoo. I tried out a new tattoo place here in New Bern. It's new tattoo place for me. I don't know how long they've been there, but Kelly Ryan, who is one of the tattoo artists in there, the sweetest girl. And she gave me, I don't know if you can see it, the sweetest little blue crab tattoo on my wrist. So I have New Bern with me wherever I go. Our blue crabs are easily the most entertaining thing that we have around our dock. They are dancing and playing. They swim across the little surface of our dock all the time. We do have crab pots and stuff that we put out. We like to cook the crabs too. They're great eating. But I will say that they are quite possibly one of my favorite things about living here in Fairfield Harbor on Northwest Creek. So got a little blue crab that I could take with me everywhere. So that's cute. And then let's see, what else is happening? Not a whole lot. Still not on Facebook for those that are tracking, but maybe one day. Here's hoping. So let's see. Let's talk about the update. You know, I never go far when I have to read without my glasses. Let's see what we got. Oh, we can remove that. Put this up. All right, so this week, today is Father's Day. Again, I said it at the top, but happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Really appreciate you. And recycling day is the 16th. Okay, so make sure that you put your recycling out. Let's see, wait. If today is the 5th, yeah, I guess it would be tomorrow. So recycling day is tomorrow. So if you have your recycling bin, make sure you put it out tomorrow. Chat with Sheriff Chip Hughes is on Tuesday, the 17th. For some reason, I thought it was this past week on the 14th, but I was obviously mistaken. Chat with Sheriff Chip Hughes. We have the June 25th annual meeting coming up. So that's where they will announce the winners of the current election that is going on. You have until tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. to cast your ballot. So if you have not yet voted, the 5 folks that are running are, if I remember them in alphabetical order, let's see, Wayne Anderson, Lee Fawcett. We had Bob Martin, Deb Harris, and Neil Watts. So look at me. That was right off the top of my head. So we have those 5 folks running for our board of director open positions. There are 2 of them. If you have not voted yet, have not seen the email to vote, but you are a property owner in Fairfield Harbour, please call the office tomorrow and get that sorted such that you can vote. Again, per the email that came out in the voter packet, it said that all votes needed to be cast by 11:59 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, June 16th. So that's important. Make sure you do that. And then they're going to announce the winners at that June 25th annual meeting. Also, please make sure, I did a couple of videos ago, a video reviewing last year's annual meeting. So as part of the ballot, you will also be asked to approve or not the minutes from last year's annual meeting. So please make sure that you refresh your noggin on what we discussed and make sure that the minutes, keep in mind that the first sets of minutes that came out and were part of the ballot packet that you got did not include the back sides of the 5 sheets of paper of notes. So make sure you find in your email from last week the complete set of minutes. It should be 5 pages, 5 full pages. And if you think that those minutes are genuinely reflective of what happened at that meeting, make sure that you vote to approve those minutes. If not, vote no, and we can talk about it at the annual meeting on the 25th. My boy has just caught a stingray. So we also have Flag Day this weekend. So that's exciting. If you don't have plans for Dad for dinner tonight and you don't feel like cooking in this heat and heating up your kitchen and causing the air conditioning to run even more, take him to the Point. I bet they still have reservations available. The menu for tonight is pork. I'm going to screw this up so bad. Pork poivre. I don't know. Popcorn brandy sauce served with mashed potatoes and garlic zucchini, or I'm sorry, grilled zucchini. Let me make this bigger. May substitute mashed sweet potatoes. Okay, so if you're not a grilled zucchini person, you can substitute mashed sweet potatoes. Chimichurri skirt steak is with jasmine rice and grilled zucchini. You've got gnocchi a la vodka sauce. You can add chicken or shrimp to that. And southern hot honey fried chicken served with mashed sweet potatoes and grilled zucchini. That sounds amazing. I love some hot honey fried chicken. All right, June 17th at 3:30. Chat with Sheriff Chip Hughes. Sheriff Chip Hughes will share important information about Craven County's crimes and what's going on in our area. And he is always up for any questions that you have. So if you have questions, comments, concerns about things that are happening in our area or in the greater Craven County area, he's your guy. Bring those with you. Dog waste stations. This is a positive ad, and I have not heard about this. It wasn't in the last update that we did, but We have started adding new dog waste stations to the dog walking areas, bags to pick up waste and receptacles that will be changed out twice a week. There will be 8 in total, with 1 at the dog park. The goal is to eliminate the waste. The bags left on the walking trails, the goal is to eliminate waste. The bags left on the walking trails, the bags thrown in the trees we've recently seen, and of course, what's left when a dog may be loose and not leashed. Please remember that at no time are dogs allowed to be walked on the cart path of the working golf course. That's the Harbor Point Golf Club. And people are allowed to walk prior to the course being open and after the course closes, but dogs are not allowed on the course. Dogs are always welcome on the shoreline side and at the dog park. We have our Independence Day celebration Friday, July the 4th. Parade's going to start at Red Soul Park down Pelican Drive. The event time is 9:30 to 11. And it looks like we talked about this last week, right? There were different awards. Prizes are awarded for most patriotic, funniest, and most original golf carts. And then there will be judges' favorites for bike, motorcycle, and car. Those who wish to participate need to sign up. You're going to get to Red Soul Park by 9 a.m. on the day of the parade, but you do need to sign up no later than June 30th in order to be in that parade. Okay. And I cannot wait. I'm sure Al and others will be out taking photos. Consider posting them to Instagram and or YouTube so I can capture some of them and share and highlight you as the artist or photographer. We will not be here. Both of my kids this year qualified for Taekwondo Nationals. And so Madison and Cole will be competing in Salt Lake City, Utah. And it's always the hottest part of the frickin' year, the most expensive week to travel, July 4th, the hottest part of the year, but it's usually in Florida. I am thankful that it's out in Salt Lake City this time. Maybe it'll be a little bit cooler or have a smidge less humidity. But I can't wait to see all the photos. Countdown to the 2025 election. We are almost there, y'all. It's today and tomorrow, right? So we have adopted electronic voting through a third-party representative. This is a safe, efficient method to increase participation while saving both time and money. Each property with an email on file will receive an email invitation to vote from the voting site. Please make sure you add Fairfield Harbour at ivotehoa.com to your approved sender or address book. And if you have questions about this, please call the office 252-633-5500 because you have very little time to get this resolved such that you are able to vote. Okay, so please do that. So as you can see, I love that we are graying out the timeline. As things are getting behind us, we're marking them out, right? So June 2nd was when election materials were emailed. Again, the only caveat to that I would add is that I don't remember the date now, but there was a separate email with the complete minutes from last year's annual meeting that did go out. So please make sure that you reference those meeting minutes, not the meeting minutes that were in the PDF ballot packet. I feel like we would have updated it on ivotehoa.com. But in the event that you look at the minutes and it's 3 pages, not 5, you need to go find the 5-page minutes, okay? Check out those election materials. And then ballots are due to Ernie Accounting on June 16th. So since 11:59 p.m. is almost midnight, so I am assuming that you have until, because that's what we said, 11:59 p.m. Eastern time is when folks had to vote until. So that's the cutoff time. So then I'm assuming sometime either overnight or first thing the next morning, those ballots will all be, but vote before midnight tomorrow night, please. If you have not yet voted, figure that out and vote. We have until, on June 6th, or the 16th through the 24th, tabulation will be completed by that Ernie Accounting CPA firm. And then on June 25th at our annual meeting, those results will be announced. Don't forget, we have a guided nature walk happening on June 27th from 10 to noon at the Latham Whitehurst Nature Park. We are going to learn about unique plants of the coast on one of our guided nature walks, create foam fun visors and rubbing plate art. All right, beautiful photo. I love the purples and the pinks in this photo. Summer has arrived, bringing heat, humidity, and thunderstorms. There's been so much rain, so much rain. And with it came the yellow flies, the deer flies, whatever you want to call them, and they suck literally the life out of any fun you can have outside right now. They should be gone here in about the next 3 or 4 weeks. They have a very small window in which to piss us off beyond any recognizable sense of human decency. But, oh my God, it's been so much rain and so many yellow flies. We continue to work on resodding preparation on holes 14 and 15 fairways. We have over 40,000 square feet of shallow tilled and the first round of plant material removed. Our next steps are to treat the entire area with herbicide to kill any living plant material. Shallow till once more, remove dead material, aerate, and apply another application of pre-plant fertilizer. Sod is scheduled for delivery on June 23rd, weather permitting, but rainfall may delay the delivery depending on harvesting conditions. Sod laying will take several days on these areas alone. We will also be resodding the stormwater project area located along hole 18 and along Broad Creek Road near hole 11. Once again, these large areas are sodded and taking root. We will begin on other areas if budget allows. The cart path paving project has been delayed due to recent weather, but we're hoping the contractor can begin soon. In the coming weeks, we'll be aerating thin areas of fairways, rough and tees throughout the property and applying soil amendments and more fertilizer to encourage more new growth and stronger plants. Greens aeration is scheduled for June 30th and July 1st, weather permitting. We will also be closing 9 holes each day to allow our members and guests to still enjoy playing. We appreciate everyone's patience while these projects are happening. Day-to-day operations consist of routine mowing and maintenance along the course as usual. We're happy to welcome our new equipment technician, Eric Hoffman, to the team. Eric has several years of golf course equipment maintenance experience and has already proven to be a great addition. We would also like to welcome a new maintenance team member, John Brammer, aboard. We are still hiring for positions in golf course maintenance, so please feel free to apply through Indeed or find us in person. In recent weeks, we have seen several instances of golf cart traffic on putting greens overnight. This has occurred on holes 4, 5, 6, and 7 on multiple occasions. While the damage so far has been easily repaired with rolling and tamping, we would like to ask everyone to please keep carts off the golf course if you are not playing golf. Also, if you see something, please report it. Vandalism on the course takes away valuable time in the mornings for the entire staff to repair and clean up while we try to prep the course for daily play. As always, we appreciate everyone's support and hope to see you on the course. Great changes are coming to the point, and here are some new menu items. These look amazing. The Cobb salad. Ooh. Black and grilled or fried chicken or shrimp, barbecue pork tacos, black and mahi tacos, and carnitas nachos. It's making me hungry. From the POA Safety and Access Control Committee, good news, the Fairfield Harbour Property Owners Association Safety and Access Control Committee is very pleased to announce that the purpose of the speeding cameras is working by reducing instances of speeding. Violations were down nearly 40% in the last 60 days. Thank you, residents and your guests, for being vigilant and cautious on our streets and ensuring the safety of our neighbors. 7. Let's keep, I'm sure that's a typo. Let's keep up the good word. And the keypads at the shoreline and Barkentine gates will be shut down effective today. So I'm reading this late, obviously, June 13th. Monday, June 16th from 4 to 6:30, you can come get your RFID credentials if you still need to. Again, the guest lane is working wonderfully. Join us for an invigorating water exercise session every Wednesday from 10 to 11 at the Harbor Point Pool. Get ready to dance, work out, laugh, and have an absolute blast. Questions or more information can be gotten by emailing Beth McDowell at Edins, EDDINSB, as in boy, at hotmail.com, or send an instant message. Send an instant message. Maybe that's on Facebook. The water has finally warmed up, making it a perfect time to dive in. This opportunity is free for pool members and available to non-members for $7 a day. And that $7 daily fee also gives you access to the pool for that whole day. Journey of Hope Golf Tournament. This is coming up. Let's see, today is the 15th. Next weekend on June 21st. 8 a.m. is check-in, 9 a.m. is the shotgun start, and 1:30 p.m. is a luncheon-in program. We talked about this last time. It's a men and women 4-person Super Bowl format. Sign up as a threesome, foursome, twosome, or individual. Flights determined by the pro shop, $70 for club members, $90 for non-club members. Includes green fees, cart, buffet lunch, and contest prizes. 50-50 raffle, mulligans, and T-busters. You can make checks payable to HPLGA with JOH on the memo line. I was trying to look. I thought there was a sign up early or something like that. But I'm sure if you have questions, you can always contact Jackie or Cheryl, and they give their phone numbers there. Okay, AMI meter installation. If you read the email that came out with these documents, this is the exact same update from last week. And the phone number here is if you have questions about this AMI water installation update, you can call Carolina Water Service Customer Experience at 1-800-525-7990. But they did have a new update. This is a quick 3-page update. Let's see what we got. Carolina Water Service is a private regulated water and wastewater utility delivering vital, safe, reliable services which enable our communities to thrive. Through infrastructure investment and operational excellence, we safeguard our natural resources for today and future generations. We are locally committed to our customers and each other. Dyslexia, man. CWSNC owns and operates the Fairfield Harbour water treatment system, water distribution system, wastewater collection system, and wastewater treatment plant. Our ongoing projects within the system include a sewer pipe replacement crossing Gondolier Drive, wastewater treatment plant, rehabilitation, and water meter exchange. The sewer pipe replacement project is happening between 5721 Gondolier and 5711 Gondolier Drive. Why? The gravity sewer line under Gondolier Drive has collapsed, causing heavy inflow and infiltration and needed replacement. The work is largely complete. While conducting the repairs, another leak was found upstream. This additional repair is expected to be completed by June 27th. This work will temporarily impact Gondolier Drive. CWSNC has spoken to many neighbors about parking during the project. The contractor will bring up any parking or other issues as they come along. When current schedule forecasts that all work will be completed in the next month. So for the wastewater treatment plant rehabilitation project, this is the southern end of Broad Creek Road, SR 1600. Upgrades are required at this facility to adhere to new NC DEQ standards. CWSNC has taken this opportunity to rehabilitate the entire wastewater treatment plant to ensure it continues to meet regulatory requirements. Right now, the work is ongoing that includes cleaning, rehabilitation, and recoding of all treatment facilities, replacement of aging equipment, and complete electrical upgrade. CWSNC does not anticipate this work to impact the community other than minor additional traffic along Broad Creek Road. All work is being performed within the confines of the existing wastewater treatment plant. When we expect this work to be completed by the end of 2025. And then the water meter exchange. So this is just a quick update from last week. We are currently upgrading all current mechanical water meters with smart water meters via advanced metering infrastructure, AMI technologies. AMI is a smart new water metering system that provides remote meter reading capabilities. It will help with the detection of continuous consumption, elimination of manual and estimated water meter reads, reduction of human error, and lead to fewer high bill cases. because customers will have more information to evaluate their usage. This project is entering the execution phase with the first meter being upgraded on June 16th. That's tomorrow. And is expected to last 4 months. The installation contractor, VEPO, will be clearly identifiable as they systematically work throughout the community upgrading the meters. There will be no gaps in meter reads during the upgrade process. We expect this work to be completed early in 2025. Considering that we're mid-2025, it's likely going to be mid-2025. Again, here's that number. If you have questions, you can contact the customer care team at 1-800-525-7990. Thank you for your patience and investment in improved water service to the Fairfield Harbour community. Due to increased construction vehicles, please use caution while driving in this and all areas in the community. Safety is our priority. We have so many construction vehicles between new home builds, the trucks that are coming and going off of the shoreline cart path where they're redoing the wall. I guess the sod and stuff for the golf course, the additional trucks, where there's just so much construction and so many big, huge vehicles. And I will tell you that for those vehicles that are along Cara that park halfway on the street, halfway on the grass, and there's one spot right near the top by Bucko Reef / Plymouth Court that you can't see around where he's parking. So just be careful. I've literally people walking dogs in the mornings, those trucks kind of parking and or trying to back into their space to offload equipment and or trusses and all the construction things. It's just, especially for people who are trying to get to work or trying to get kids to where they need to be for the summer, it is just a lot. So please just be extra vigilant, please. This was the same thing in last week's meeting. I'm not going to go through all those tips, but I do like the graphic. I'm a visual learner. Okay. This same, if you want to make a facility reservation request, hold an event at the community center or one of our activity rooms, you can always come by the office to fill out a request form. New residents, please don't. And oh my gosh, I had a conversation with Liz at Brew House over in James City. They're renting in Fairfield Harbour while they're waiting on a house to be built. And she had no idea that this existed. I was like, oh, did you go in and get your, go to the new person? She was like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh, well, it's in the update. She's like, but we won't get the updates. So, and I guess because they're renting and they're working through property management firm, they're not gotten ingrained in the office situation. So anyway, hopefully they will be stopping by and taking part in this welcome information for new residents. You can sign up for new resident orientation. It's held twice a month on the first and third Fridays at 10 a.m. It takes about an hour and a half or so. And faxing, scanning, copying capabilities are available at the offices, and notary services are available by appointment. This is a reminder that our visible trash cans cannot be visible per our bylaws in this community. So bins should be screened and out of sight within 24 hours of pickup. Please help keep our neighborhood looking neat and clean. Hosted America update. I think I just look in here we're in phases 8 through. We're still working behind the scenes to get construction started in phases 8 and 3. While it's not quite time to install service yet, we're getting closer. Anyway, you can now go and touch and feel the equipment if that's what you want to do before you sign up. There are no contracts, no strings, no hidden fees. I'm not going to spend much time on that because Northwest Creek Marina Summer Day celebration. This was yesterday. Maybe that's what I got confused with Sheriff Chip Hughes's thing. Yesterday, there was a water cleanup, Sound Rivers and vendor business setup. There was a kickoff and cleanup results, a musical act, second musical act, and an end of the day. I'm hoping somebody got pictures and we're posting them. And then here is an abbreviated calendar. So we've already talked through Father's Day, Recycling Day, the 17th, Tuesday, chat with Sheriff Chip Hughes. 25th is our annual meeting. Put it in your calendars. Oh, and don't forget to vote by tomorrow, June 16th at 11:59 p.m. If you have not gotten the email or you have issues with being able to, please call the office first thing in the morning and get that 252-633-5500. It's important that everybody in this community that is a property owner has their voice heard. Please make that a priority. And then we have the Property Control Committee meeting coming up on June 26th. We have the Maracay Cafe, I think I say that, Maracay Mediterranean Cafe truck's going to be here Monday, 4:30 to 7. And then Kitchen Little is going to be here, and I've heard their food is amazing. I am going to try them out this week. On Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday of this week, they will be at ATM parking lot serving breakfast between 7 and 10 a.m. And thus concludes this week's update. How'd we do? I think going into this week, the thing I'm most excited about is voting being over for the board of director positions. And I'm going to Winston-Salem this week. I'm excited about that. And summer camp. Again, praise to all the parents that are trying to work through working and getting their kids where they need to be this summer. I hope you have more power to you. It's a lot going into the summer. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good week. Bye, everybody.